Hello everybody, how are you today? Today is such a pretty day. We just got in from being outside. See, it's nice and sunny, and there was lots of things that we noticed while we were outside today. Now that the weather is a little bit warmer, lots of things are starting to come out. A lot of bugs, a lot of insects, flowers are starting to bloom. So what are some of the things that you noticed while you were outside today? Oh, you noticed butterflies? So did I. I love butterflies because they're so pretty and colorful. What color was the butterfly that you saw today? Oh, that's a pretty color. Okay, well today we're actually going to be talking about butterflies and the life cycle that they go through. We're going to be talking about the parts of a butterfly, what butterflies eat, and how they're helpful for the environment and for us, and why they're so important, why we need them here with us on Earth. All right, boys and girls, so here we've got a butterfly with the parts labeled for you. So we have a forewing, which is this section here. It's the larger wing on top, the hind wing, which is the smaller wings on the bottom, the antenna, which are attached to the head, and then the rest of the body consists of the thorax, which is this middle section, and then the abdomen, which is that bottom section there. So do you notice anything that we have in common with butterflies as far as body parts go? Can you label them? Now, is there only one or is there more than one? Once you think that you've got a little bit of the body parts down, we're going to do some more practice with a coloring sheet. So it's also going to let you get your artsy skills on. So that's going to look something like this. It's going to be a butterfly, and right here you can see, oops, I didn't mean to do that. You can see that I've colored in a part of the body part, which is right here. This is the thorax, and at the bottom you'll notice that I give the instructions of how I want you to color it. So right here I said I wanted the thorax to be orange, so that's just going to give you a little bit more practice on how to do it. So you have the option of printing this sheet out and coloring it with colored pencils or markers or crayons, whatever you got. And if you want, you can just color it here on the laptop like I did. So it's super easy. So like I said, that section I wanted to be orange, so I just pick the paint bucket right there, and then I choose what color I want. It's probably going to be kind of hard for you to see, but there we go. I chose the paint bucket over here because that means it's going to color in the whole section, and then I chose the color orange, and then I brought it back down here and colored in the thorax orange. So that's just going to give you a little bit more practice on labeling parts of the butterfly. All right, so now that you've had some practice labeling the parts of a butterfly, what we're going to do next is we're going to quiz you on whether or not you remember the parts. So we're going to get onto an app called Kahoot. I'm going to ask you a question, and it's going to say, what is the letter A pointing to? And it's going to have an arrow pointing to a part of the butterfly's body, and I just want you to answer to the best of your knowledge what you think that body part is. So good job on answering those questions on Kahoot. Now we're going to move on. Since we've already gone over the parts of a butterfly, we're going to move to the life cycle of a butterfly. And I have a cute little digital story about a butterfly named Ellie that you're going to watch now.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful butterfly named Ellie. Ellie was really excited because she was about to be a big sister. One day when Ellie came home from school, she noticed that there was a visitor waiting for her at home. This was her new baby brother. She stared at her brother for a long time, and she realized that she loved him so much, and she was so excited to be his big sister. But one thing was getting her confused. She couldn't understand why she looked different from her baby brother. She had wings and her baby brother didn't. Ellie decided to go find her mom and ask her why her little brother looked different. Her mom had to explain to Ellie that when butterflies are babies, they don't come out looking the same as they do. They don't have wings yet. Her mom then went into a story about how butterflies come to be butterflies. Allie's mom explained to her that every plant and animal goes through something called a life cycle. For butterflies, their life cycle contains 4 main stages. First, they're an egg. Next, they're a caterpillar. Third, they're a pupa. And finally, they turn into a beautiful butterfly. Her mom explained to her that when a mommy butterfly and a daddy butterfly fall in love, they decide to have babies. The mommy butterfly lays eggs on the leaf of a plant. These eggs are mostly round, but they can be oval or even ribbed sometimes. Baby butterflies last in the egg for 3 to 7 days before they finally hatch. Once the eggs hatch, a caterpillar emerges. During this stage of a butterfly's life cycle, the caterpillar eats and eats and eats. They start by eating the leaf that their mom laid them on. And once they're done with that, they move on to the next one. This part of their life cycle lasts anywhere from 5 to 21 days. Ellie's mom explained that once a caterpillar eats all that it can eat and its tummy is nice and full, it forms into a pupa. Inside of the pupa, the caterpillar is undergoing something called metamorphosis. This is where the caterpillar changes from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Ellie's mom told her that at the end of the pupa stage, a caterpillar finally emerges as a beautiful butterfly. Ellie yelled, like me," and her mom told her that she was correct. She explained to her how when she came home as a baby, she was a baby caterpillar also, just like her little brother. And when her little brother grows up to be a big boy, he'll be a butterfly like her. Ellie asked her mother, "So you're telling me that when I was a baby, first I was an egg, and then I was a caterpillar, and then I was a pupa, and then I finally turned into this beautiful butterfly?" Her mom told her that she was correct. But this is just the life cycle of butterflies. Other plants and animals have different life cycles with different stages.
So now that you know about the life cycle of a butterfly, it's important to know the role that they play here on Earth. So what butterflies do is they eat nectar from flowers. That helps them survive, but that also helps pollinate other flowers. So you know that us as people, we rely on plants to feed ourselves. Plants are what grow vegetables and fruits, and we need those in order to survive. So butterflies help us do that by making sure that the plants are pollinated so that they can grow and make food for us to eat and for us to survive. All right, boys and girls, great job today learning about butterflies, their body parts, their life cycles, what they eat, and the role that they play here on Earth. So I appreciate all of you participating, and you all did such a wonderful job, and I can't wait to do our next lesson together. Thank you. Bye.